some relationships. I've been talking with a young lady. I'm in DC and I think she's in Arizona. And I haven't seen her in years. She was on staff with us at church for a little while. And she's in the real estate company and she wants to do something different. I said, I think I have an idea. I'm having a blast doing what I do. So when you get moved down, let's have coffee. And let me tell you what is really fun, because sometimes just doing something totally different than you've done forever. And I said, sometimes it just kind of sparks new life in you. And she also asked me, she would like to just stay home and be married and stay home. And I'm like, I can work on that too. I told her, I said, I have a secret ministry, M&M ministry, matchmaking. She goes, I know. She said, I remember that. So I'm like, if I can just spark for right now, she hasn't even sold her house or anything. But if I can spark some hope in this young lady, that has been now newly divorced, if I can spark some hope that somebody's interested in helping me find somebody that has the same morals and goals as I do. And what if I can do something different rather than being stuck in real estate? I'm having a blast, so why not share it with somebody else?
I like that. I like that you said you're having a blast and it would spark new life for her.
Yeah.
That's exciting. Awesome. Well, remember that when it starts. Welcome everybody. Wanted to say what a great month we had last month. I see more people are coming on, and right replay if you're watching it on live stream or later on the replay. I see your beautiful faces. Love to all of you guys. So today we're going to do half talking, half working. So whenever you can get to a place where we're going to text or work by the computer, we're going to do a little bit of that today. Okay, so we make the most of our time. And so I'm going to turn it over to Dougie. You gave us the perfect segue for what Doug's going to talk about, Kathy. So I appreciate that. And so let's go to Dougie.
All right. Well, we've been doing the. I got a weird. Somebody's got a sound. At me.
Oh, now I hear it. That might be you. A little buzzing sound.
I just got on, so I'm mute. I'm sorry.
I don't know if it was you.
Might have been me. I just moved a wire. Okay. So we've been doing the GoPro book. We're a week into it, and I know some of you guys weren't able to be on the discussion portion of it last night at 7 because you're also in the Blitz, not the Blitz, but the May Madness. So that's cool. Let me know if there's a better time when we can do it, if we have conflicts and you want to be on the book conversation. But GoPro is a great book. So we discussed it a little bit, and it's just always so good when you go back to that book and you just do it. And I mean, that's what we're supposed to be doing in our business, right? We're supposed to have systems, and we're supposed to just use the system and not always be inventing something new. So the same thing goes for like training team and training and mentoring people. You know, you just keep going back to those same books. And those of us that have been doing this a while, we should be glad when we get to go through a GoPro again, because we're probably leading some other people through it, refreshing it. So the first question I would like, let's have two people share. I know what you're working on, but he talks about network marketing, and it's not perfect, but you got to kind of know what you want. That's the first step in growing your business. So the question is, what would you like to see this become? And if you could share that in like 60 seconds, like a succinct one paragraph statement of what you see your business becoming over time for you. Let's see who's brave and wants to share that. We'll do 2 answers, and then we'll go to another question. We're going to do about 10 minutes of this, maybe 15. I'm going to call on you guys. I'm going to call on Kristen Winters and say, what is your vision of what you would like to see your Juice Plus business become?
I really want it to be an inspiration for people, to be able to live the life that they've always wanted to live and have time freedom. I'm not sure if that's what you were asking exactly, but I just feel like there's so many people out there that it's funny. Like the other day we had taken our boat out and to a sandbar, and one of the people at the sandbar came up to me, and he's a guy that we usually see out, every now and then on the boat. And he said, I just want you to know that you inspired me to lose weight, to eat better, and to get myself healthier. And I was like, really? It just surprises me when people say that. But I think to so many people, they're looking for a solution, and they're looking for just a way to live better. And so that the business side also provides an opportunity for people to earn money while they are basically living their lives. So
Yeah.
I guess that's my vision. I'm not sure that's what you're asking though.
No, it's good, because I don't know if you have are you saying then that that you're influencing people to get healthier, and as you grow your business, obviously if you have 20 customers, you're helping 20 households get healthy. But if you had 60, you'd be helping 60 households. And if you have a team of a bunch of people that all have 20 customers, now you're helping 1,000 or more people, right? So
Exactly.
yeah. So thinking like, so that's what GoPro is good. He talks about going pro, and that's actually in chapter 3, that there's people that are just kind of hanging around. I forget what he calls them, posers. And then there's amateurs that just kind of do this, but they're always wondering why they don't grow their business and why other people are making more money than them. Then you have people that have gone pro, quote, gone pro. And I think being strategic, think about it. If we had a business, we would know what we want it to become. We would then put strategies in place to reach those goals. And that's what I think we all need to do. I realize, we love being healthy. We love making almond milk. We love going to dog parks, all the things we're talking about. But the bottom line is what brings us all together is we have vision for helping people get healthy and building a business, right? So I think being strategic with that is really important. And most of us aren't from like a business background. So I think that's one of the areas where we have to become a student and really learn to be more professional. That's good. Does anybody else want to share? Thank you, Kristen. Share what you'd like to see your business become. Maybe something in contrast to Kristen. Go ahead. Oh, I don't hear it. Gwen, I think it's your mic that's buzzing because now you're off. No. There you go.
So
Nope.
now it says you're muted.
I'll speak if Gwen's not.
All right. Gwen, you're muted for some reason. Let's go with Natalie.
Gwen.
Hi.
Some tech problems.
Encouraging them.
Oh, there we go.
Can you hear me? The vision for my business is just really empowering and encouraging individuals and families to take back control of their life and their health, and to encourage them to just eat more foods that were meant for our bodies, less packaging foods. And where I'd like to see my business is, I admire you two, and that's what I want. I want to get to the level of you two. I want to somehow win my husband over, not with my words, but my actions.
Yeah.
And I guess I need some more commas in my checks to show him that.
That helps. Yeah.
So.
Excellent. And guys, always remember, and I don't know how we are perceived. I love when it is very encouraging. I don't know, you guys might think we're like super confident. We kind of are confident, but it's always good to get compliments or feedback or encouragement, just to know when you're on the right track. Even negative or constructive criticism is good to know. Maybe not from one person, but when you start to hear a consensus, you know that something might need to be adjusted. But yeah, I don't know if you guys realize, if you think this way. I want for you to think more business-like, because if your goal, see, a lot of times, like, we'll say, I'm not questioning what you guys are saying, but I know you're sharing that you want people to get healthier. You love seeing people get healthier. We love the mission. We love all this stuff. But then let's say, okay, well, we're all helping people get healthier. Do you want to make $300 a month doing that, or do you want to make 3,000, or do you want to, set goals that are even bigger than that, and 5-figure goals, or 30,000? I know people that make 30,000. We're not there yet. We're getting close. We're gonna get there. I know we are. So sometimes I think some of you guys are thinking like, I love this, but I can't make $1,000. I can't make $5,000 a month. But maybe you can.
Let me butt in here.
Oh yeah.
What I came up with when I was, working on where you guys are, was I wanted to help others contribute a significant income to the family, because then you feel good about that, whatever the significant income is. Some of us have to stay home because we have kids. That's what happened with me. I wanted my cake and eat it too, as far as I wanted to have kids, but yet, I wanted to work too. And so to me, creating a significant income to contribute to the family, I thought that was a really good thing to help others to do, because that's what I was able to do. Whether it's $1,000 or you're helping to pay the mortgage or whatever, I think we all want to feel like we're helping to contribute. So I don't know if that helps you guys.
That's awesome. Yeah. Okay, so getting that mindset. Well, let's think about, if we're going to grow bigger, and we're 5K a month is Gwen's goal. I think it's good to have financial goals too, and to keep it building. It's a business. Again, if we were in business and if me and Gwen open our pizza place, our gluten-free, dairy-free, almond milk crust, homemade with almond cow pizza place, we would
Tower Garden.
Everything was grown on the Tower Garden in our pizza place. But we wouldn't be messing around. We would be doing what we need. Well, if we couldn't pay the bills, if we were rolling in money, we might, drive Lambos and stuff. But until then, we would be counting everything. We'd find our best producer of seeds. We'd be analyzing whether our Tower Garden seeds cost more from this place or that place for our pizza place. So you'd have to make some business decisions. So I have a question for everybody. As we get more professional and we transition over to working, I want to ask you guys, because he talks about being a poser, being an amateur, or being a pro. Grant Cardone talks about it like, you can be committed. I'm pretty sure everybody's committed. We're all here, right? But being committed isn't enough, according to Grant Cardone. You have to be fully committed. Are you all in? And that doesn't mean you have to deny your family or something. It just means you have to time block. But are you willing to time block? Are you willing to say no to some other things? And because you need to invest in your business, because if you lose momentum, it's going to hurt. Why would you want to hurt? So time blocking. Yeah. So let me ask you this. What is one thing that you personally could do different that would make you more of a professional at this? Not thinking of Juice Plus as like a thing, like a little thing you do on the side, but even imagine, maybe you don't even have a dream of it being like a career, but let's think of this as a career. If we were professionals in a career and we all went to the Juice Plus office or something, what is one thing that you could do different or improve on that would make you more of a professional in this? So you can put it in the chat, and I want 2 people to go live or to raise their hand or unmute and tell us about it. I'm going to write the question in there. So the question is, what is one thing you could change to be more of a professional? See, I get worried when we're not answering these questions. This is the kind of stuff you got to think about all the time. Actually, this is what I miss. I'll be transparent with you guys. I don't miss a lot about the 9 to 5 grind for 25 years. But when I was a school band director, that's, you may not think of it as competitive, but it is. You're always trying to win. It's just like being a football coach or something, but it's not physical. It's music, which is obscure and difficult to teach, but you go to competitions, you get rated. So you're always thinking about improving. How do I get better? What's the latest techniques? And in the band world, there's like these Japanese schools, and it's unbelievable how they sound. So we were always trying to figure out what are the Japanese schools teaching, So then what I miss about my 9 to 5, once I got out of the classroom, I was in leadership in both the high school and the college level. I miss the conversations of just strategizing. Although me and Sharon get to, but there's not as much in our community. So thinking like this, what's one thing you could change? Natalie says she's winging it and constantly being pulled in so many areas for the few hours I get to myself each week. Get more organized. That's good. Organization.
Hey, Doug, I'm driving, but I can say something.
Yeah.
Doug, this is Jeannie. Okay, I'm driving, so I can't hold my phone or whatever. But anyhow, events are the big thing that I've always been petrified to do. So I'm forcing myself to do them, whether I'm good at it or not. I will get better at them over time, but that's one thing that I think. And also I love how Lonnie shares really good, just really good, practical, helpful tips for people. And so when I've done that, that's been well received. And I think you are looked at as more of the go-to person, the more of those kind of things that you can share on social media or, personally with people. So anyhow, those two things are things that I'm working on.
That's good. Sharon says, use the highest energy time for income producing conversations. That's good to know. That's good. Figure out when you work best and save the most important stuff for then. Events. Good. And that's good, Janie. So Janie, what that looks like is then maybe committing. I mean, you are working directly with Sharon and I. Maybe you should say, Sharon, I think you and I should do the presentation. Or Doug, I think you and I should do the presentation. Or Doug, what do I got to do to get on that business event? Little things like that. Just step out of your comfort zone. Once you learn that presentation, you'll change. What about somebody else? What's
That
something
sounds
you can
good.
Hey, Doug, it's Kelly.
Kelly P.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah.
So it's funny because I was in band for many years as well, and that brought me back when you said that, because when we did all-state competitions and just all the things, that was awesome because it's true. It's competitive. But okay, so for me, I don't know. I feel like I'm in a crazy season, with being a new mom, I feel like I'm always trying to get back to my business. And so it's like I do the things that it's almost like I don't even have to think about. It's just natural for me. I listen to Voxer, I check in, I do customer care. Probably could be better there. But really the one thing that comes to mind is inviting more people to my team. And really kind of from conference, what stuck out to me, someone said that really try to think about who you already have. I have a huge customer base. I know that there's people in there that I haven't genuinely asked, and trying to take them through exposures to have them join me, they've been customers for years. So that is one thing that's on my mind, to really be intentional about this month of May, to really look at who I have, with my customer base and even my team, my people that are partners or partner pluses that haven't moved forward, trying to get them to move forward and to really see what's going on in their life. But it's just been hard, now trying to figure out what does life in my business look like with my time with the baby, because I feel like my brain is everywhere with him, with the house stuff, with work.
What are solutions for you? How does Kelly get better at that?
I know it's coming, but getting people started well in a system and duplicating that. That's something that I feel like I struggle with is onboarding and really making it duplicatable. Because everyone's different, everyone comes on different, everyone's in different seasons, and it's like, you know, hanging out with moms that are in the same season as me, it's like I realize that the time together is so chaotic and fast, and it's like, okay, bye. I'm like, crap, you know, it's just hard. But I was talking with Caitlin Laughlin and Christian, who are like my awesome sideline buddies in similar seasons, and they both said that, like, you know, really going into a mom hangout with, like, maybe texting beforehand, hey, I wanted to talk about this, you know, we might not get to it while we're all together, but I wanted to put this in text first so I don't forget. You know, I thought that was a great solution to, like, put it out there. I want to share with you about, or I want to talk with you about, and it can be something about health. It doesn't have to be about Juice Plus, but planting that seed before the hangout so that the hangout is intentional versus just we're all together and it's fast and we got to go because someone's crying and wake window is closing.
Yeah.
So I don't know. My brain's like all over the place, but hopefully
If I was a mom, see, I'm not any of the things I'm saying. If I was you, which I'm not, if I was a mom and doing the Juice Plus business, I would, and I was a new mom, I would be seeking out successful Juice Plus mom mentors, or not just Juice Plus moms. There's others too. There's women that have great careers. Like, how does our new CEO, Stuart, how did she have children and be a president, a vice president of marketing at Coca-Cola for all these years? Like, how do you balance your career? So, like, figuring out the balance myth or understanding how some of that works. I just think it's worth seeking because, you know, you're young and you're a new mom, but I know people that are moms with teenage kids that are still trying to figure out what's going on. You know, so I think whatever challenge we have, I think part of having a philosophy of you can do anything. You know, you can be, you can look. I mean, some people look at us and, like Natalie said, I want to do what you guys are doing. I want to be like you guys. Well, I mean, I still look at Leanne Gordon, and I'm like, she was in an RV with, like, homeschooling 6 kids, growing to NMD. There's NMDs with 10 kids. You know, so it's amazing. So, and I watched Sharon juggle everything, and I was just dipping my toe in the water for so many years, or doing nothing other than supporting, but not even much of that in the beginning. So that's good. I think these are important things to think about. I would love to see more participation from you guys. I don't mean to call people out, but man, you got to be in the arena. This is an hour out of your day. I think it's valuable to be able to ask questions from. I get a lot out of this, so I'm engaged. You know, I want to pick everybody's brain right now. You guys are all amazing, so I would love to see you guys be more present as possible.
Brains, honey. Pick some more brains.
Okay. Well, Denzel just signed on. Denzel, what's new with you?
No, ask him the specific question.
Denzel's going to be on the business event Thursday. I hope everybody's going to be there. Denzel, is this are you excited about sharing about the business?
Yeah, I got an actually funny story about, like, just how the Juice Plus business has been, like, just positive, you know, having a positive effect on my life. I was sitting outside on my porch, like, I think it was Saturday, Friday. My mom comes outside, she had a check in her hand, or she had an envelope in her hand. I was like, what is that? You got mail. And she hands it to me. It's a Juice Plus check. I'm like, what is this from again? Like, I already got my direct deposit, but it's just like getting that extra check in the mail has just gave me, like, like more sense of freedom. Like, yo, I got the work that I do is, like, giving me, like, residuals on the back end, just, like, you know, reaching out to people, giving them this product of, like, you know, what it is, a whole food product, and it's just so simple. And I was just stunned by it. And I still haven't deposited. That's the funny thing. That's all I was really getting. Because it's just like a $300 check. It's the title award for USC. And I'm like, dang, I thought I got this with the you know, the February or March, whatever. And it's just different for me being young and having an extra revenue coming in. So it's just me telling me like my business story, like from a very, experiential standpoint.
That's awesome. And I think because you're a first time qualifier, you got another 50 coming.
Uh-huh. Yeah. So it's
Wow.
like, yeah, I got that. And then it's like you're doing work for May starting up, also, just stuff on during for my career wise. Like, and it's good. I'm excited for the business chat, put it that way.
That's
Because
good.
I get to show my growth throughout just this quick 3-4 months.
Which business chat? You mean the men's group?
Yeah, whatever the Thursday one is.
Yeah, the men's. Yeah.
So, Denzel, anytime you have a new QSC that you helped get to QSC, which you have like a front runner, Regina,
Uh-huh.
you get a sponsor bonus also. She'll get the $300, you'll get the $300.
Yeah.
And
See, that's the part that's like, I'm just like, wait. And then I start counting on my fingers, and I get tired of counting on my fingers. And I just start to change a lot. Yeah, it's funny because like with architecture, you got to get stuff built. It takes time, materials, and things. There's so much to it. But like this business is just you're talking to people and offering them Juice Plus. Like it's simple.
right.
And you really get to connect with people in a just like very like down to earth type of way. And it's pretty cool.
I'm glad it fits you so
Yeah.
well.
And what is your vision? Share with everybody your vision long term? Like, what do you want to see from the Juice Plus business for you, Denzel?
I definitely see like, okay, so I'm connected in so many different like spheres as far as like athletics, me being like a community minded person, how I like to organize like neighborhoods. Like I feel like Tower Garden, what do you call it? Neighborhood garden should be like something palpable to the future. Like little things like that, like say a neighborhood has 10 tower gardens. That's not hard for HOA to put in that budget. Like you just get to thinking on those terms, and you get to think to the school. Like Doug, you did stuff with the schools, with the tower gardens. And it's just like the conversation sparks itself from the people and what they get to experience,
Yeah, that's great. Well, I mean, I think, yeah, I mean, the cool thing about Denzel is he's coming in. I think Gabby's similar, that they're moving along nice and quick or at a good pace. You know what I mean? And I think it's easier. Sometimes in life, it's easier to go fast than it is to go slow, because I mean, you got to put in a little bit of time, but it's so exciting when you go fast and you see results, and then that drives you to do even more. When you go slow, because the fact that this is a business where you're going to have to put up numbers as far as the number of people you talk to, it takes a while. It's like 1 in 10, maybe 2 in 10 that you're going to see success with. So if you're going slow, it's really difficult, because you're going to it's going to seem like so long between the wins, so good job. I think it's wise to go quick. I'm glad. And the reason why he goes quick is because he has vision. Everybody in life does what they can always find time for what they're passionate about or what they have vision for. So one of the main things we want to do as leaders is be think about the visionary influencers in your life. Don't they talk about vision and possibilities and future and all this stuff, and encouraging you? I mean, that's all free too, by the way. You pick up Voxer, you call a team member. We call them love taps. Just reach out. Hey, how's it going today? Blah, blah, blah. And, just check in and make sure they know you believe in them and stuff.
Well, I think in the Brian Tracy book, I love the way he says, successful people are always looking to the future, looking to what's next. I forget how he worded it, but that was like a big aha moment.
In Goals or Eat the Frog?
Goals.
Okay. And that Goals book, by the way, Goals by Brian Tracy. That's a good book.
Goals is gold.
Eat the Frog is not procrastinating. That's Brian Tracy also. Goals is gold. Okay. And it helps you learn what to focus on. And it goes through exercises of talking about your why, your passion, things like that.
So
we got to be growing.
If we wanted to get better at giving people vision, Like I love the way Kathy's giving this lady vision about new life. It's going to be exciting for you. You've got this other thing happening, this change in your life. I want to give you some hope for a new life that gets you excited, kind of offset that other thing. She's giving vision to that lady, right? How can we think in those terms? Dougie, help us.
Okay. Well, first of all, we want to think about positive things in life. If you're thinking about the negatives, then that's really, I mean, maybe you need some. See, I think in terms of books, because I think we just got to get better. Nobody comes out of the womb awesome. Everybody's working at it. The Miracle Morning. That's a good book. It teaches you how to have a time of serve, which is silence, exercise. I don't know where it goes. Anywhere. I know that I don't really do it lately.
That was scribbling or writing.
Scribbling, that's at the end. There's affirmations. There's it's all about your mindset. And gosh, what you think about is real, guys. So if you're thinking negative, we want to have some positive. You want to have gratitude. So thinking positive is good. That's something to work on. Casting vision, I'd say some people have it's difficult for them to dream, like it is hard for them. So I mean, I honestly, gosh, I don't know. I mean, what I've always done with people that have trouble dreaming about, because I used to always counsel people about their, when you're an assistant principal, you get the kids that are in trouble. They got one foot out the door getting kicked out of the school. So you talk to them, and you try to inspire them, teach them the value of what's going to happen. What is it going to look like if you don't do it? Like, okay, Natalie, you want to do this. I mean, see, I don't think it's good to have goals, and I want Natalie to have a healthy goal, but I don't want her to literally be like, I wish I could be like Sharon. She's awesome. Just like we shouldn't sit around and say, well, Catherine Lee is, or I want to be Kurt Beavers. Well, I can't be Kurt Beavers. He's the perfect Kurt Beavers. I want to be the best version of Doug, So I'm sorry. Whenever I read the chat, I go off task. What was I talking about, Sharon? We got to be who we are, the best version of ourselves. Oh yeah, she shouldn't be like wanting to be somebody else. We have to just trying to get better. And
You're talking about serve.
oh yeah, serve. Yeah, so it's like some people have trouble dreaming, so when you do the Miracle Morning, it brings you through that process of having gratitude and really focusing on that. But also just we ask you these questions. It's kind of the same one all the time, but what do you want? What's your why? What's your purpose? What do you feel like you were born to do? What makes you happiest? And then you can expand on some of these things for maybe your future. But don't be afraid to think big. Remember, as I'll close this section out, and Sharon has a new activity for us, but don't forget that, and I'll do my version. My faith is the Christian faith, so I'll speak in those terms. But whatever, you can adapt this to yourself, because this is a good philosophy, and that is that I am good. I'm okay. I'm not good. Like, if you're a Christian, you know what I mean. But God, He didn't make an error. He didn't make Doug and say, "Oh, dang it, that happened again. Let me make a Kurt Beavers now. Hey guys, let's work on another Beavers over here. I just made another Doug. A dud. That's me." So that's not true. We all have like different gifts and talents. We all are perfect in our own way. I'm not a football player, but I'm the kid in the band, and Denzel's the football player. Okay. So that's like, we're different. We have different gifts and talents. Like, he's going to beat me in football, but let's get some drumsticks out, and he is mine. Okay. All day long. So you have to be confident that you're okay, and that there's not some malfunction with you. And most of our behaviors are learned. And so we can address those things. We can get better. We can even, we can look at getting mentored professionally. We can look at counseling. I know people that have gone to like different church organizations, and they have new freedom in their life. And so, I mean, there's so much, but guys, we got to get in the arena. Like, life is for real. I want you to think about the last 5 years going by. They fly, don't they? Those years. So like we got to have some urgency. We got to get better right now. Like whatever we're working on, or whatever we should be working on, let's work on it. Let's do that. All right, Sharon.
There's a saying, the only thing that changes in the 5 years are the books you read and the people you meet.
I didn't say that for sure. I'm just saying that 5 years pass quickly. So I feel like there should be a sense of urgency.
Yeah.
I remember one time I lost like 20 pounds, and you could even say this story right now because I've lost 40 pounds this since COVID happened, but I'm not where I need to be yet. So like Julie Herbst actually said to me, I was getting coaching from Julie, and she is harsh, man. I don't know if you want coaching from Julie, but she's like, Doug, I think it's time for a new story. I'm like, what are you talking about? She goes, yeah, a new story. What she was trying to say is like, you lost 20 pounds, big deal. Lose more, work out. It's okay to laugh, Kristen Winters. She was laughing out loud. I think she might have caught herself laughing and tried to stop. She looked guilty.
I realized I was unmuted too. So.
Oh, well, I'm glad you didn't yell something out. All right, Sharon, you take this over.
Okay.
I didn't go along on purpose. You asked me to go.
I egged you on. I mean, I know people love hearing that kind of stuff, and we have to think about it. Okay, so I want to just share the screen and make sure everybody's on board with what's happening this week, and then we're going to blitz, okay? Or I forget what our other thing was going to be. Or if you have specific questions, we're going to let other people blitz while we answer specific questions. That way everybody can learn. But I want to make sure, because sometimes flyers are flying by in Voxer, and I try to put them on here also. Team Transformers Facebook group, if you're not in here, just ask us, we'll add you. So Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Blitz and Lunch and Learn, the passcode has changed, and you guys figured that out, 4009. Tonight, okay, so I'm going to go through the flyers. Tonight is this new NMD, Savannah. So that is on the Campbell team call. So Wendy Campbell has so many new NMDs that every month she's able to put a new one on the Campbell team call. So people love NMD speeches. This would be similar, except they also add training, right? So those are good. And if you ever miss one of these, they're on campbellteam.net, password Campbell team. Okay, that's with a PV. And also there's replay on here. Then tonight, Karen and Jules and Karen, hopefully you can tell me, they've created express events. Tonight is about the berry blend. It kind of coincides with the mermaid challenge, if anybody's doing that. So Karen, I don't know if you're available to give us a little, scenario of what we would do to invite to this event. Or anybody who is inviting to this event, can you give us some verbiage or put it in the chat? Anybody? Sandy, are you inviting to this event? Okay, so we'll come back to that afterwards and we'll put it in the chat, because that's what we're going to do. We're going to invite to this event. Okay.
Or not.
Crickets. If you want to, I just got somebody on the berry blend, so I sent them this flyer and I said, you're going to learn about the berry blend tonight if you want to come on this. Okay, so then.
I'm sorry, Sharon, I had walked away. Did you have a question about the berry event?
Yeah, it'd be great for you to give us an overview so that we can feel good about inviting to this. You tell us what's going to happen or how you're inviting. Any kind of information always helps.
Well, we never know exactly what's going to happen, but I know Jules is going to be introducing it. We're going to play that Jan Roberta video, which I know has been really good. I've had people actually thank me for sending that, because the customers, it's like 5 or 6 minutes, super short. I'm going to talk about, I actually went to Publix and Sprouts and took photos of how much the berries were, right? Like, the blueberries and what was even available. You can't even get, pomegranate. I'm going to talk about how you can't even get half of the stuff that's on there, and the grocery stores either don't carry them or they're not in season. So I think we're going to highlight that. And then Melissa Hetrick, I think, is going to talk about, because in the video, Jan Roberto talks about the University of Maryland study and cardiovascular health and things like that. And I think Melissa Hetrick is going to talk about, from a pharmaceutical standpoint, how you know, once people generally go on cholesterol medicine, they're on it for life. Like they don't think that they can get off of cholesterol medicine and that there's other lifestyle changes we can make. So I think it should be good. It's going to be interactive. There's not really going to be a PowerPoint presentation. It's going to be mostly just us talking and then that video.
Great. And sometimes people use it on their face too. I don't know if you want to
So I am going to talk a little bit about the facial. I'm not going to do the facial, but I am going to talk about how you can put it, you know, in your stuff if you're doing a facial.
Okay, thank you so much, Karen. And how are you inviting to this event? Who are you inviting and how?
So that's one of the things I'm actually doing today. I mean, I'm going on and I'm reaching out to my people who don't have the, I mean, I've reached out to the people who already have the berry blend because I want them to be convicted that, yes, you know, I'm so glad I've already added this to what I'm taking every day. But I'm really going through and focusing on the people that for years have been on the orchard and the garden and I haven't been able to get them on, you know, berries or omegas or something else.
Right, and orchard and garden used to be the names of our blends.
Oh, sorry, yeah, that's how old I am. The fruit and the vegetable.
Anybody who was wondering. Okay, thank you so much, Karen. Okay, so this is an event that Rachel Smart has lined up with Lisa Pebble, and you can invite lots of people to this if you want. She has 500 lines, she said, just for this event. So this is about farm to capsule and things like that, about the powdered produce. So you might not have seen this, and I don't think I put it on Voxer yet. So I wanted to make sure you had this. This is Wednesday night at 9 Eastern. Okay. And then Doug, Denzel, Nicole Medina, and I are going to be on this Bridging the Financial Gap Thursday night. And then there's and we did talk about that a little bit, so we're not going to talk about that right now. But that's an option for inviting. Okay, and then Michelle, I don't know if you're available, or Joy, to tell us about this event for Mother's Day edition, Pampering, Thursday night. Michelle Fletcher, are you around?
So
hey, did you call me?
Okay.
Yes.
So yes, this was actually a brainchild of Kristen Winters. When Karen hosted the Lunch and Learn, we were talking about different types of events we could do, and she mentioned a Mother's Day event. So Karen went ahead and got the conversation started. So it's going to feature like natural facials, us showing how to do the facials with the fruit, the berries, and the omegas. Also, Nalani used to be a massage therapist. She's going to show how to do some self-massage. We're going to show some tasty treats like with the complete and with like making trail mix with the gummies. And then also like we're going to talk about the Tower Garden because it is very therapeutic and so good for mental health. And it'll be like such a great conversation starter before Mother's Day. So that's what's happening this Thursday.
Awesome.
It's me, Karen, Nalani, and Nicole Medina. Nicole will be showing her indoor tower.
And poor Kristen Winters, who came up with the brilliant idea. It's Kristen's birthday, so she can't even be on. So,
oh, happy birthday to Kristen.
Yes.
Thank you.
It was Nicole Medina's birthday on Saturday too. So you guys are both May babies.
That's what I like to do. I like to come up with ideas for events and then just, you know, not actually do them.
That's funny.
So how are you guys inviting us? Are you putting it on Instagram without the password? Are you reaching out to your moms? What are you doing?
First target for me is my customers, because I feel like this is a great customer appreciation event. So all the like customers I know that are moms, and then just like all my friends that are moms. And I usually the day of post it on social media because I think it becomes like, oh, it's tonight. Okay, am I available tonight or not? So those are kind of the steps I'll be taking to inviting.
we also in the group talked about, yeah, because I haven't started inviting. I'm inviting for the berry event tonight. And then I'm going to start with my customers as well. And we talked about in the group sending like a little care package to customers, like if they're able to come on, but maybe they don't have, you know, the complete to make the things, we can mail them, you know, but they watch it and they're like, oh, that sounds good. And we can mail them samples, you know, just mailing them a little gift if they actually come on.
Okay, great. So I'm going to end it there. There are some other things. Oh, one thing I wanted to tell you that I didn't get to actually show you. I'm sorry. I'm still sharing, I guess. Kelly Petrohovich mentioned onboarding people. So this next Monday night, Julie is in the know because she has helped to create a simpler startup with clicks on links to videos, things like that for like getting to Partner Plus. And it's just a very short amount of things. Then moving from Partner Plus to QSC, very short amount of things. She's going to share that with us after it comes out. And so it will come out and everything by Monday. She's going to take us through that Monday night. So for those people who say, I can't be on a lunch and learn, like your team members, push for this event because then they can really get on board with what's going on and get up to date. Okay. So that's another group of people that you can invite to something. All right. So we're going to just end a little early because we've talked about events that you can invite to, yet there's only 9 minutes, so that's not a lot of time, but we encourage you to blitz on your own to do that. Okay.
I'm going to stay on. If people want to do 10 minutes of a blitz just for accountability, I'll stay on because I know you got to go to the doctor,
Yeah.
Sharon.
Don't worry.
So I'll stay on. We'll do like a morning blitz. This is what we do.
Can I ask a question about our BAMs?
Yes.
Yeah.
Are we supposed to create our own, or was there somewhere we were taking them from to use?
Oh, there's an album on.
There's a BAM album,
Okay.
but some people like creating them too.
Okay.
Bam. You probably know how to do it. I use Word Swag.
Yeah, I got sidetracked because I got really sick Friday, so I'm just getting back to business now.
And great job on the BAMs, everybody. So in our customer group, just so you know, we're announcing not a customer group, our team group. Yeah, we don't want to put it in the wrong place, right, Sharon? She did one
on the wall. Thank you, Michelle. Get the code for a T-shirt, Doug.
What?
Somebody has to look after me. She sent her code for a free T-shirt. Whenever somebody looks after me, they get something. Okay, so I posted my BAMs on my personal wall. My gosh. Okay, so be careful. And luckily, I don't think it was too obnoxious. I didn't even say BAM in the in the paragraph, but I had already found it myself. But then I saw that Michelle was protecting me. I do that for Julie, and it's good when people are looking out for other people. So, like I said to Jules, she got something free for JP Live when she helped me with technology problems. Thank you, Michelle, for helping me. I appreciate it.
There you go.
Bam. Bam. Thank you.
Bam, Michelle.
Bam.
I'm here with Alicia, so we're both on.
Oh, double BAM.
Double bam.
Bam, bam.
Bam.
Okay, we're never gonna. Okay, I'm gonna mute all. I can't even do that because I'm not the host. Mute yourselves and let's blitz. Try to blitz at least 5 people and invite them to the Berry event or the business event on Thursday. All right. I'll see you guys in 6 minutes. I'll come back and say great job and we'll close it out. All right, Blitzers. Oh, thanks, Janie, for putting what you're writing in there. I'm excited to see this event tonight. Karen, no pressure, but this is going to be 20 minutes, huh?
That's what we're shooting for. Yeah, no pressure.
And did I hear you say you have Nicole Medina on your event Thursday? Oh, Michelle does. Kristen or Michelle is Nicole? Because she's on my event at 8 p.m. She's in demand. I have her
I
at 8
know.
with Denzel.
We were talking about this today.
That's funny.
It's gonna be no problem. She's really just doing her story, and it's products, so it'll be in the first half for sure.
Okay. She was trying to figure out if she could do both. So.
Well, and we can always have her go last on the Mother's Day thing. So if she goes even in the beginning or midway, then, you know, she can always go last. So she'd have plenty of time.
Okay. All right. Well, great job. Hopefully, you guys got some good messages out, and let's pack this. I think. Listen, it doesn't really fit me because it's a merman thing, but a mermaid thing. But you guys see, no, I got some merman pictures. They're not me, but it gives you vision. Imagine me, or maybe I should put my face on there, Photoshop it on. That's what. Oh, good.
That would be hysterical. You should do that, Doug.
Hey Doug, you know Ariel's dad on the Mermaid, Little Mermaid. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, but
Yes.
He was a beast. The
he's
king.
too cool looking. I wanted like a funny,
I
pathetic.
mean, he was all right.
All right, well, Denzel, I dare you. If I send you a tail on Amazon, will you photograph yourself?
No, I'm not doing that. Nope.
That's one way to have to change your friends group.
That'll turn off the football guys.
Yeah, I plead the fifth.
Right. All right, guys. We'll see you on that event. Hit me up on Boxer if you need anything. Yes. Are you peacing out, or you got something?
Yep.
All right. Good talking to you guys. We'll see you guys later.
Bye, everyone. Thank you.
Bye. Thank you.